running? Why are you running?
Hey there everyone, Odin here. Do you have a gaming backlog and it just keeps, well, growing no matter how many games you actually finish? Don't worry, me too. It's really bad. And I've got some wonderful news. The RPG lineup for the rest of this year is insanely stacked, and I'm just talking a few major releases, not even the small ones.
I said, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Now, before we begin, we just hit a grand old 30 subs, 30 people strong, and it's just incredible. But let's just keep pushing them numbers higher. So, if you're watching, kick that like button. I mean, seriously, kick it, especially if it's your taste, and hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Alright, let's get on with it. Borderlands 3 was divisive. If you loved it, it was probably because the core gameplay loop of looting, shooting, and watching damage numbers just explode across the screen was satisfying as all heck. If you didn't love it, it was probably because the story fell flat. And honestly, I was in that, area. But Borderlands 4? Oh man, it looks like Gearbox actually listened this time, and thank goodness. The Vault Hunters look great, the visuals look great, and the designs and abilities look absolutely wonderful. Borderlands 4 is nailing it again with that nice, beautiful cel-shaded look, and it just seems to be pushed even further. That's an absolute win in my book. Add in the full crossplay across all platforms and that drop-in and drop-out co-op that we had in the past game, and you got this game in the bag. I was skeptical at first given Borderlands 3, but all trailers that we've seen just make this game look better and better and better. If Gearbox can deliver a story that's at least decent while keeping that addictive gameplay loop that they've always had, Borderlands 4 is definitely pulling me back. And speaking of pulling back, one of my freaking favorite RPG franchises is getting a huge return this year. The Trails series is special. I don't say that lightly. The interconnected storytelling, the evolving world, the characters who actually feel like family, it's one of the deepest RPG experiences out there. Now, Trails in the Sky first chapter was the very beginning. Released in Japan back in 2004 and later in the US in 2011, it introduced us to Estelle and Joshua, kicking off what would have been one of the most ambitious, interconnected sagas in gaming, and it's still going. But let's be real, it's showed its age. Clunky menus, dated visuals, pacing that felt slow by modern standards.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's why this remake is a big deal. We're not just talking an HD upscale. We're getting fully reworked visuals, modernized systems, and smoother combat that makes it way more approachable for newcomers, and even some returning ones like myself. Plus, there's a demo you can download right now, and your save will transfer to the full game. I wish gaming companies would just do this more often. It's so awesome! And if you've never played a Trails game, this is the perfect place to start. Trust me, once you dive into this world, you're in for hundreds of hours of storylines that all connect in ways that you do not expect. But let's just say you prefer your RPGs a tad more tactical, preferring the isometric view of things. Well, Square Enix has got you covered. Few strategy RPGs are as iconic as Final Fantasy Tactics. This is a game that inspired countless different titles, from Fire Emblem to Triangle Strategy. And now the legend is back as the Ivalice Chronicles. There's voice acting for the very first time, and an updated user interface that's easy to understand, and even the option to switch back to the classic look. That's the best of both worlds right there. And the job system is still one of the best ever created. You get full flexibility of how you want to control the battlefield regarding your units. The story still holds up. It has tension, politics, war. Its heavy narrative is gripping from start to finish, and if you missed it the first time, you are in for an absolute treat. But if tactical gameplay isn't your thing and you want something cinematic and action-packed, the next game might be a Game of the Year contender. Ghost of Tsushima surprised me during the pandemic. I thought it would just be another action game in the vein of Assassin's Creed, but it ended up being one of the most beautiful, atmospheric, and emotional games I've ever played. The combat felt sharp, the exploration was rewarding, and the story hit me hard. Oh, and I mean like right in the gut. It hurt. So when Sucker Punch revealed Ghost of Yotei, I was just screaming out of my chair. At first, I didn't even know what I was watching. Then the Sucker Punch logo hit and my hype went out the roof. I'm sure my roof would have came down, let's be serious. This isn't just an action game either. It's an RPG at its core. You have skill trees, player choices, and different combat styles you can master. And from what we've seen, Ghost of Yotei is leaning even more into that RPG side. The world looks absolutely breathtaking. And if Sucker Punch nails the same tone and atmosphere as Tsushima, this is going to be an absolute masterpiece. Of course, not all RPGs are about stealth and swords. Some are about monsters, training, and strategy. Let's talk Digimon.
Cringe overload!
Pokemon is the absolute biggest name in monster collecting, but Digimon's story has always carved out its own niche. Cyber Sleuth was already a standout for some people. It combined monster battling with an actual RPG storyline that was darker and more complex than you would expect. Time Stranger looks to be in that same vein and a bigger step. The monster designs are incredible, the environments look more alive than ever, and battles seem like they're pushing deeper into the tactical territory. Plus, Digimon always feels like it's that slightly older tone compared to Pokemon, which is why I like to come back. And honestly, every time I see new footage, I get impressed. This is the kind of game that could pull in fans who want a deeper monster collecting experience while maintaining a tone that's geared towards older individuals. So, how about a game you can play right now? Quartet. A callback to the old school RPGs is available now, and it's so good. There's even a demo you can download too if that piques your interest, and trust me, it won me over. Quartet is an RPG where you choose from 4 stories that all intertwine. Sounds similar to Octopath Traveler or Live Alive? Well, that's because it is, and it's great. I've played the demo recently, and I can assure you it is wonderful. Right after this, I am absolutely purchasing this, and I'm going to download the game, so you should as well. Small studios like Something Classic Games LLC, the one behind this game, deserve praise for their hard work and vision. I just hope this game gets honor and praise. It's brilliant. Are you going to get this game? Or if you already have, let me know in the comments how you feel about it. I love to read all of your comments, and I genuinely love to talk to each and every one of you. Thank you. So, that's 5 RPGs coming this year, plus one that you can already play today. For me, it's tough. Trails in the Sky Remake tugs at my heartstrings. Ghost of Yotei looks like a masterpiece in the making, and Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles is just beyond the horizon. I'm so excited! But I want to know, what's your most anticipated RPG of the year? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love to read them and respond to you all personally. And hey, if you enjoyed this, please hit or kick the like button and subscribe. It tells me you're into this kind of content, and it helps me make more content for you guys. I really do like you guys. Please keep it up. Odin here. Have a Zantetsuken day. Peace out.